I had my first online race in Assetto Corsa, and it went pretty shaky, from me spinning out every other lap to not obeying the blue flag because I didn't know what it meant at the time. My name is Emils, and in this video I will show you how my first race went and what I learned. Alright, let's get into it. The video is divided into chapters for easy viewing. The race was on Acapone Raceway Club, from the Rookie Abra 500 race series on simracing GP, and it consisted of a 12-minute practice, 10-minute qualifying, and a 25-minute race. And let me tell you, 25 minutes started feeling like forever for a newbie sim racer like me. So right off the bat in the official practice session for the race, I felt like something was off, and that thing was no stability assist, which might not be as bad if I wasn't driving on mouse and keyboard. So I was just getting the grips of the track in the first few laps, and then I started spinning out a lot. I will skip qualifying because, as expected, we ended up in the back because I'm not able to compete with the other times. First few laps of the race went well. Some of the drivers disappeared right before the green light. I didn't gain any positions and I wasn't planning to. The goal of the race was to have fun and have a clean race. I went wide in a couple of spots and cut a corner, but that was usually due to poor control on my part. This is also probably due to me being on mouse and keyboard, which causes some issues in car control, especially without stability assists. Near the end of lap 4 I spun out, and then at the start of lap 5 I spun out again. At the start of lap 8 I started losing control but regained it fast enough, but I lost it again in the next corner. And then in the next one I spun out again. Things were not looking great and I was quite stressed and very embarrassed. On lap 10 I spun out across the track, which led to the car behind me to spin out as well. On lap 13 and 20 I spun out again in the same place at the start of the track, and it was all going well until the end of the last lap where I spun out again, but I recovered quickly and made it to the finish line. In the last minutes of the race, I started feeling tired, and I didn't know that sim racing was actually very tiring. I was terribly embarrassed at the end of the race, and I felt like I did poorly. But looking back on it, for my first race, I'm happy with the result. We even ended up coming second to last because someone joined near the end of the session. I also found out after the race that I have to let the faster cars pass when there's the blue flag. Whoops. I guess the takeaway from this is that sim racing is a learning experience. The races are long and you should be prepared to sit there for an hour just driving. Expect to make mistakes in your first race. It is normal and it is important that you acknowledge them, and be respectful to other racers and try to improve on your mistakes. At first, don't compete with others, but compete with yourself just to get better at driving. If you have any advice on how to improve my driving or content, then let me know in the comments. Alright, that's it from me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!